Okay, now we will now discuss how to solve the equation of a circle given the center and the radius. So for example number 4, this is an easy one because we can see that the center is given and the radius is given. So if you have this equation, our standard equation, just get the coordinates of the center. So h is 0, r k is -1, and r is 1. So r squared is 1 squared. It is also equal to 1. So after that, we will now substitute our h, k, and r squared in our formula. So in our standard form. So just write the answer: x minus 0 square plus y minus -1 square equals 1. Then simplify. So your answer would be x squared plus negative times negative is positive. So y plus 1 square equals 1. This is now your answer. So the final answer is x squared plus y plus 1 square equals 1. Next. Now, there are some examples in which the equation is not written in standard form. So in this equation, the equation is written in general form, or what we call the general equation. But we will need to find the center and the radius of the circle using this equation. Now, to find the center and the radius of the circle, first you have to complete the square, or we will use completing the square in solving for the center and the radius. So how do we complete the square? First, you have to arrange your equation. So you have to arrange, you will combine all the x and combine all the y's. My x and y's. Okay, now let's combine this. So you don't have to combine. You have to group. So x squared plus 6x, then just make blank here because we will get the answer. Then plus, now we can arrange it by descending order. We can start with y square plus 3y plus the missing one equals, transpose the -6 to the other side, it will become +6. So now we will have this equation: x squared minus 6x plus blank plus y squared plus 3y plus blank equals 6. We will now complete the missing number here. So how can we solve for that? So I will make another color for that so we can see. We'll use blue. Okay, so for this, all you have to do is you have to get the middle coefficient. So our middle coefficient is, so this is for the completing the square. You will get the middle coefficient, which is -6. To complete the square, all you have to do is get the half of it and square it. So the answer is -3 square is positive 9. So indicate positive 9 here. And then for this one, your middle or your coefficient here is 3. So get the half of it, 3 halves, and then square it. Square it. You will have 3 square is 9, and 2 square is 4. 3 times 3 is 9. 2 times 2 is 4. Now, write it here in the blank. So that is 9 over 4. So after that, always remember all the numbers that you added here for the equation to be equal. As we know, as we discussed a concept in mathematics, equation should be equal. That is why it is called equation. So if you added a number here, we'll add also to the other side. Positive 9 and positive 9 over 4. So all the numbers that you added here, you will also add to the other side. Okay, after that, we can see that we now have a perfect square trinomial. So if we have a perfect square trinomial, we can now get the factor of this. So get the factor of that. We'll get how to factor. Just get the square root of this and the square root of this, and then get the middle sign. So get the square root of x squared, that would be x. And then get the square root of 9, that would be 3. And get the middle sign. So x minus 3 squared plus this one. Get the square root of y squared, that would be y. Square root of 9, 4, that would be, so I will write plus because we can see that the middle symbol is, the middle sign is positive. So get the square root of 9 over 4. Actually, you can see this, the square root here, number that we solved earlier. So the square root of 9 over 4 is 3 over 2 square. And then add the number here. Add the number on the right side. So we have a combination of whole number and fraction. So for that, we will get the LCD. So the LCD is 4, since you have a denominator here which is 1. So get the LCD, then multiply it here. 4 times 6 is 24. And then 4 times 9 is 36. Plus 9 over 4. Then simplify. So our final equation is x minus 3 squared plus y is 3 over 2 squared equals, add the numerator, 24 plus 36 plus 9, that would be 69. over 4. So now, your equation is now transformed into a standard form. Since we already have a standard form of the equation of the circle, we can now easily find the center and the radius of our circle. So what is now the center and the radius? So we'll use green. Let's try to use green color. So now, based on your equation, the center is -3, so that would be positive 3. The x-coordinate is positive 3, and the y-coordinate is negative 3 over 2. And then the radius just get the square root of 69 over 4. I'm sorry, I have a very bad handwriting. And get the square root of 69. So 69 is not a perfect square. So just write square root of 69. No need to get the square root of that. And square root of 4 is perfect, so that would be, oh my god, I can't see anymore. My eyes are getting smaller. Okay, so now the radius is square root of 69 over 2. That would be our final answer. Okay, now for our closure, just get the radius, the center, and sketch the graph of this equation. You can solve it here. Okay, now I intend to let you answer this, but I decided to answer this question because in my previous video I made this as a closure question, but I didn't post the answer, so I will now solve it for you to see the answer. So now group the x squared minus 4x plus blank then y square. As we can see, we don't have another variable that indicates y, so we only have y squared, and then negative 32, so transpose it to the other side, it will become positive 32. Yan. Then complete the square for this one. So as I mentioned earlier, get the half of your middle term. So your middle term is negative 4. Get the half of it, so that would be like this. So if you are already familiar with this, you can skip this step and just go straight to the equation. Okay, negative 4 over 2 square. So that would be negative 2 square. So that would be positive 4. So, yan, positive 4 there. 32, just add 4 here. 32 plus 4. Then, simplify the equation. So you will now get the square root of x squared, that would be x, and then the middle sign negative, and then square root of 4 is 2, then square it, and then y square. It's easier than the first one because you don't need to complete the square for y. Then add 32 plus 4. So that would be 36. So now we can now see the coordinate of our circle. So now that's the radius is square root of 36. So that would be, I'm sorry about that, square root of 36. So that would be 6. And our center is the coordinates here. So that would be positive 2. And k is, we don't have a number here, but it means that it is 0. So the center is 2, 0, and our radius is 6. So if we're going to sketch it, find 2, 0, 1, 2, 0, and then the radius is 6. Just count 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ayan. And then circle it. Hanapin nyo na lang. Just find the 6 and use a compass to sketch your circle. So this is now the answer. So I hope you understand how to find the radius and the center using the general equation of our circle. So I will see you again on my next video. If you like this video, please subscribe and also click the notification bell so that you can be notified if I have a new video, and also like this video. I'll see you again. Bye, Bubblies.
I'm on the back.